now, will you just do the border? Will you just do the border of this puzzle? I don't understand what I'm supposed to... These all look the same to me. Oh, hi guys. I'm Brian Butterbee, and I'm just doing a puzzle. I'm not very good at it. Comic report, doing things that comics can report. Hi guys, it's me, Brian Butterbee, doing the comic report this week, like every week. I'm very upset because I've been trying to do this puzzle and my mom won't help me, and if I could just have somebody do the border, I'd probably be able to fill in the middle really easy. It's a big puzzle. I've never done 1,000 pieces. But you don't want to hear about that. You guys are here because it's another week of new comic books, and I'm going to review them. And so let's check them out. I got some really good comic books this week. Oh, spoiler, I'm going to get to this one last because I'm super excited about the Uncanny Inhumans. I like Inhumans, and I like when they put the word uncanny in front of stuff. So this is perfect. This is right up my alley. And if you haven't checked this out yet, we'll check it out later, and you should check it out at your local comic book store. So we've been covering the Black Vortex for quite a while, you guys, and this week's no different because there's more Black Vortex. This is Legendary Star-Lord number 10, which is really a great issue. If you guys haven't been reading, a lot of stuff has happened in the Black Vortex. Thane became a cosmic version of Thane because Mr. Knife is leading him along like a puppet on a string, and Thane is Thanos' son, so he's really strong already. He can like cocoon people in amber and stuff. And so in this issue, big spoiler alert, he makes the whole world Spartax. I think it was Spartax. Is that how you say it? Spartax. He makes all of Spartax into amber, including some of the X-Men that are on there. Kitty Pryde is one of them. And so when the rest of the team shows up, when Peter Quill and Peter Quill and Star-Lord, when they show up, they're very upset because everybody's turned into amber, including Kitty Pryde. But Kitty, she can phase out of stuff, and so she phases out of her amber, and they have a tender romantic kiss. And if you guys have been following this, their relationship has been struggling because Peter wanted to not destroy the Vortex, and Kitty wanted to destroy the Vortex, and now Kitty's been holding it over his head. Everything bad that happens is because he didn't destroy the Vortex. But that's not true, because Mr. Knife is doing terrible things, and he has been working with the Brood, and he made a deal with the Brood Queen, and now all of these little baby broods are coming onto Spartax, and they're trying to eat their way into the amber, into the people's brains, and then they're going to make a baby in there, and then the baby's going to explode out of their head, and there's going to be billions of broods. So this issue is very exciting, Legendary Star-Lord, and I haven't really read much of Legendary Star-Lord, but I really love the art. So you should check out Legendary Star-Lord number 10 or 9. It's the same artist, and probably 11. But you never know. Then I'm a little upset, you guys, because I did not get an issue of the Black Vortex. I have it ordered at my local comic book store, House of Secrets. They do a really great job of getting me issues that I might have missed, but I do not have Cyclops number 12. But I'm assuming that there's more about him and Groot and Bobby being prisoners of Mr. Knife and the Slaughter Lord Kings. So next is Captain Marvel, number 14, which is part of the Black Vortex, but not a ton of stuff happens in this issue. She's basically running away from Thane with the mirror and Mr. Knife, and then she gets trapped on a spaceship planet thing with them, and she has a moment where she might become a cosmic version of Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, but then she doesn't. Spoiler. But it's an okay issue. I didn't really like the art that much, and I feel like it was kind of just a filler for the Black Vortex, because all of these other issues have been so exciting, so I just felt a little flat with this one. But you should still check it out. It's still part of the series, and it's still important for you to know what's going on, even if you miss Cyclops number 12. Last but not least, you guys might have been seeing me hold up ads for this comic book for quite a while because I've been very excited. I really enjoy the Inhumans. I love Black Bolt. He's one of my favorites. He's not much as, like, the Green Lantern's probably my favorite comic book character, but right next to Green Lantern, I really like Black Bolt too. And in this issue, Black Bolt is faced with a problem because he's got a little crystal on his hand, and the crystal is lighted up, and that, I guess, means, because he used to be the king of the Inhumans and stuff, the crystal means that the end of time is coming near. And so he goes back and talks to who was his wife, and I think they're still married. I don't know if the divorce is final, but she says, "Get out of here, you know, you're mean and stuff, and you ruined everything and destroyed our kingdom." And he is more concerned with their son Ahura, who disappeared years ago through a portal. And so he gets sent through the portal, and he comes face to face with an old enemy of the past, and he also gives his son the Tarragon Mist so that he will turn into his real self, his Inhuman self, and things get pretty crazy from there, because then after that, if he wants his son to be saved from the end of time, he makes his old enemy take him. I'm just sorry, you guys. I'm just a little worked up because it's a really sad end of the issue where he has to choose between his son, who he just got reunited with, or his son being safe and alive, but maybe never wanting to see him again or speak to him again. And it's a really good issue, guys. If you haven't checked out the number 0 of the Uncanny Inhumans, definitely check it out at your local comic book store. I'm sorry, sometimes comics really touch me in the heart, and I have a hard time with that. Thank you for watching. I'm Butterbee, and thank you for watching another exciting installment of the Comic Report. We'll have more comics next week and more reports.